Hello and welcome back to my channel. For this new reading blog, I'm gonna be reading ACOTAR. I know, I'm late. I think I had this book on my TBR I don't know how many months back, but I could not read it, could not get into it. I think I read like the first 3 chapters and I was like, I can't do this, not for me. So I put it down. But I've heard this is really, well, the first one's not that great, but I heard the whole series after this one is really good. So I want to make a whole video dedicated to the whole series, and I want to obviously with the first one to see how really good it is. I actually bought the second one right here, just because I know I'm gonna finish this one. I hope it doesn't take me too long, but yeah, follow my journey in reading ACOTAR. And I'm so sorry about the noise. My husband's playing downstairs and you can hear all the way up to the loft. I actually need to buy a microphone, so that's gonna be on my list of things I should buy for next year. Alright, well, let's get on reading. While I was reading this, I did not know how to pronounce the main character's name. Yeah, and you know, it's spelled F-E-Y-R-E, so I was saying Fairy. And then literally, like, I was like, how do you say her name? And then right under it says Feyre, so I'm guessing it's Feyre. So I do like that because I had no idea how to pronounce her name. I was just like butchering it. But I'm barely on page 14. There's really nothing exciting happening. Just the fact that she killed the wolf. And the wolf killed the doe. And now she took the deer home. And then she took the wolf. I think she said she skinned the wolf and she took the wolf's skin home. So that's basically where I'm at right now. So yeah, I'm trying to read. I've been sick since Saturday. Today is Monday, December 23rd. Yeah, I've just been so sick and I'm trying to sit on this couch and read a little bit, but I don't know, I'm just like really dizzy and my head hurts and I can't breathe. But anyways, I'm gonna keep reading a little bit more, maybe take a nap, and I'll come update you guys, see what else I've read so far. I've had a day, so don't judge me. I'm barely in chapter 5. So was the wolf a person, or was he like just the wolf that was a friend to someone? What is this, like Game of Thrones? We have wolves as pets now. I don't know. What do I think of it so far? I'm barely in chapter 5, so there's really nothing to think about. I don't know. This guy just came and took her because a life for life, right? Excuse me, Toby. Every time I get on camera, he always starts to play. Like, I've known you heard him before in one of my videos in the background. Anyways, I'm actually starting to feel a lot better now. I've been literally laying down all day, most of the day. If it's not on the couch, it's in my room. But I'm actually in the loft editing a video, and I'm gonna make some noodles from my husband and I. He's actually wrapping my presents. He left until last minute, and we don't know if we have wrapping paper. But we might go to Walmart and buy some later on. I can't trust him to go by himself because then he's not gonna get the right colors and it's gonna, you know, mess with me. But anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna keep on reading and see where I at least want to get to 20% done today. So I'm thinking at least to do 20%, if not a little bit more, but we'll see. Alright, I'll keep you guys updated. Hello, it's time for an update. I just want to say Merry Christmas. It is December 25th. I am on page 189. The last thing I read was Tamlin told her to stay put in her room. She didn't listen. I'm not sure what they were gonna do. I think it was like a fairy something. There's a lot of like weird things going on right now. because I think Tamlin and Luce, I can't remember the other guy's name. Lucian? I think it was Lucian. They were talking to like some high fairy or something like that, but they didn't want her, that fairy, or whoever that is, to see Farah. They didn't want her to see, so whatever. I don't know what they were doing, but she went out in the streets and there was like a lot of fairies out there, and or fays. I don't know. Is it fairies or I think they are fairies, right? Fairy, fays, whatever. And then there's this mystery guy who saves her. I wonder if that's who I think it is. I've heard a lot of talk on TikTok or any social media about some guy named, I want to say his name's Reese. I don't know if if she has, like, if that's the one that's gonna pop up, or like, is there anything going on? I thought Tamlin was endgame, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm so confused now. I did hear like a lot of you guys on TikTok told me to keep pushing through this book because this is like a lot of world building and stuff, and it is a lot of world building. Like we get to know a lot of the stuff with the world of the phase, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. I heard the second one gets a lot better after that, so I'm just like trying to push through this one. It actually is not that bad now. I feel like after this mysterious guy, it's kind of like I want to keep reading to see who it is, if it's who I'm thinking it is. And basically today I want to read at least this to get 60% done with the book. If I can read more, good, but this much to get 60% done. And it is taking me a little bit longer because obviously the holidays are right now, and also I'm taking my time with it. I have been reading the audio. I have been doing the audio and reading a little bit on the book, but like if when I get busy I just do the audio. But right now I've been doing a lot of the book, and I'm doing better than when I did the first time. The first time I only got 3 chapters and I was like, I can't do this. I'm so done. One thing I didn't like her sister, I think she was what, the youngest, and I'm like, her sisters were getting on my nerves. Her dad was getting on my nerves. Like, they did not care about her. Like, it's just so annoying, you know? But hopefully the story gets better for her. I know she lives in this Fae world now because of the guy who she killed. Obviously she didn't even know it was a Fae. I guess it can morph into like beast or something like that. I do want to continue it, and I do want to see where this takes us, but I gotta do a lot of things. I gotta put some clothes to wash. I gotta do a lot of things out of the house. I do go back to work tomorrow. I only work Thursday and Friday, and then I'm off again Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then back Thursday and Friday. I'm gonna keep on reading and update you guys when there's an update, because honestly there's nothing like that kind of like wows me on this thing. Like when I did the fourth wing video, I was like just getting on the camera all the time to talk to you guys. But this one's not like, well, maybe it's gonna get like that. Maybe, I'm hoping, but I'll update you guys if anything changes. I guess who I was talking to you guys and telling you about being Reese, that mysterious creepy guy. It was him. I hope I'm saying the name right. Reese. I don't know if I like him. Like Reese, Lucian, and Tamlin, they're all equals. I do like them, but I don't know. They're just really annoying. So then right now he kind of lets her go back to his family, and he's like, I guess because Reese comes and finds out that sorry, I'm trying to process what I read. He comes over and finds out about her, and she like tells him a whole different name. So she goes back to her family, but they're like rich again or something. And then so she figures out that they killed the girl's family whose name she gave, instead, like trying to kill her. And so she's running away again, or she's going back, and she went back, and apparently there is a curse on the place. I'm not sure, didn't understand what happened or why it's the curse. I know it has to do something with like the high fairy bitch. I'm like right there. Honestly, whoever told me on TikTok that after the 250 page mark, it starts getting better, you were right, because it's actually getting better. It's getting to the action part. It's getting really good, honestly. I am on page 292. I'm like 70 something percent in the book. I at least want to get to that today. Read this much today. And then tomorrow I do want to finish the book. I haven't read much today. I did leave work early. We didn't have a lot of kids, so I got to go home early. But unfortunately, I've been feeling sick. Just have a lot of health issues right now. Not sure what it is yet. I mean, I kind of know what it is, but it's like a little bit trying to get better, you know, like just trying to relax more, because I feel like I've been stressed a lot, and that's been like what kind of making my health go downhill. So I just got home and I took a nap. Then my husband got home and we've been watching TV. We've been laying down all day. We just it's like, I don't even know what time it is, like 7. And we just went downstairs to eat and we came back up. I just wanted to update you guys, and I'm gonna go take a bath. I'm gonna go sit in the bathtub for a little bit and relax. Maybe that's what I need, and read a little bit more in the bathtub. But I'm pretty excited to actually finish this book. It hasn't been like a wow effect to me yet. It's been more like I've been updating you guys little by little, because there's nothing like whoa to it. I mean, I think there's like a spicy part in here where they literally did it before I think he kicked her out, or I can't remember. Is that what it is? But I think something like that. But yeah, it hasn't really been a wow factor to me yet. I've heard just to keep going, like I said, mentioned, TikTok has been telling me keep going, not to give up, because apparently book 2 is way better. And I guess after book 2, it starts getting really like better over it. So I already read enough. Honestly, if I haven't DNF'd it now, I won't DNF it anymore, because I'm almost done with it. And it's actually getting good. I want to know what this human is going to do to save these fairies. Also, I think I read a part where the guy she killed, like, let himself get killed so she can break the curse, because apparently if she falls in love with Tamlin, curse gets broken, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. I was kind of like what the fuck? But yeah, kind of excited to finish this book now. I hope it lives up to the hype. Well, not this book, but the whole series. I'm kind of excited to actually read it. But anyways, I'm gonna go take a bath, and I will update you guys a little bit more on it later on. Right now, I think I don't know if they're like trials, but I think her name's Amaranthine. Hold on. Amarantha, I think that's her. And she went to go save Tamlin and Julian, or Julie? Lucian. Not Julian, Lucian. She went to go save Tamlin and Lucian, basically to break the curse. And I think she, that bitch, told her that she had to pass 3 tests, I think. And if she did, that she would let Tamlin go. And that she was gonna, I guess, break the curse or something like that. So that's what she's doing right now. I guess she's doing the trials or whatever that woman put her through. And I guess she's like really messed up. Her nose is broken, blah blah. And Lucian found her and like helped her out. That's the part I'm at right now, and it's okay. It's okay. But anyways, I'm gonna keep reading and just trying to read what I have for today, and just kind of update you guys on what I've read. I know I haven't been like active updating, but like I said, I really haven't had much to update. I did read some in the bath, and I kind of messed up my book with the humidity in there. So anyways, yeah, I'm really hoping to finish this by tomorrow, because I want to read one more book before the month is over. We have a couple of days before that happens. I think Tuesday's New Year's Eve, and then Wednesday's New Year's. Oh my god. 2025. Okay. Alright, but let me keep on reading and I will update you guys when I'm done. So I forgot to update you last night, but I did finish the other part. I think it was like 20% more of the book. The fuck am I reading now? So she basically sold herself for a week every month for the rest of her life to Reese to save her life because she was dying. I think her arm was broken or something like that. And these are the men that she wants to be with. I've heard that, well, I saw TikTok told me. Remember I told you guys that I was going to stay off TikTok when I was reading Fourth Wing? Well, same thing happened reading ACOTAR. I only had one spoiler though, just one, because anytime I saw something, I would like scroll up. But anyways, I think I told you guys that I saw that Reese and her were like a thing. But it's like, how are you gonna be with someone that like this? Come on, dude. I'm literally, I think I need like how many? Let me see. I was listening to the audio right now. I just went to go walk with my dog and was listening to the audio, and I just came back and then I just finished all my audio times on Spotify. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chapters to go. Which I also left early work today. I only had 8 kids in my classroom, so we combined with another class, and they're like, "You wanna go home?" And I'm like, "Sure." And I wanted to read, but I just fell asleep all day. Like literally I woke up like an hour and a half ago. But yeah, I'm excited to be finished, to be done with this book. I'm ready to move on. Yeah, well, I'm gonna continue reading, and when I finish, I'll come back and update you guys. So, I had to update you guys on the book, but when I went to edit the video, it had no sound. I don't know what happened to my camera that the sound was not on. So, here goes again. So overall, I think the book was okay. I think it got better. I want to say after 200 and something pages. I was gonna give it 3 stars, but after that all that ending and stuff, I think I'm gonna bump it up to 3.5. So it wasn't that bad. I am excited to read the next one because I've heard a lot of you guys tell me on TikTok that it gets better and to keep going. So that's what I'm gonna do. I do have questions, so I do want to keep on going with the series. It's funny because I woke up this morning and I was scrolling to TikTok and I saw this girl. I don't remember her TikTok right now. She literally had, like, she was cosplaying Farah and she had like pointy ears, and I was like, nope, girl, you got it wrong. She didn't even know a fairy or a fae. Well, she shut my mouth because apparently they turn her into a fairy or a fairy when she's dying after trying to save Tamlin's life. And Tamlin's can. Why do girls do that for men? But anyways, I'm just really annoyed to the fact that he was like not saying anything, like he was just shutting up. Like she kept saying I love you, he didn't say nothing back. She kept going through all this, he didn't even try to help her. Who was helping her was Reese and Lucian, but it was like Tamlin wasn't even there, and she still loves him. No thank you. Anyways, love Lucian in this book. I don't know if it gets better, I don't know if it gets worse. Reese, can't stand him until like the last few pages. But I feel like I said, I did see spoilers about their relationship, but I feel like because you know how she's supposed to go 2 or 1 week a month to, I think it's a 1 week a month, to the night court with him. I feel like there's gonna be like something developing there, and I don't know, but I just hope it's not a love triangle. I hate love triangles. I can't stand them, where she's like, I can't choose who I want. No, get over it, just choose one. If you really loved the first one, you wouldn't have even you wouldn't even have the second one, so get over it. I just can't stand love triangles. They're just, like, I just have, like, questions, but they might be the answer, the book might have the answer. But I probably wasn't paying attention to the book because, like I said, it took me a while. It was a hard book to get into. So I was probably reading but zoning out at the same time. So yeah, I might have to look them up or maybe reread the book. I don't know if I want to do that because it took everything in me to actually read this book. And yeah, but so far I did enjoy it. And if I've heard that if by the second book it doesn't get, like, you are not into the story or the series, whatever, just DNF it. So if I don't like this book, I'm just not gonna continue the series, unfortunately. And I heard that you have to read, or you don't have to, but it's ACOTAR first, and then Throne of Glass, and then the Crescent Moon. I do want to read Throne of Glass for sure. But I did start with ACOTAR because I want to do how I was told that ACOTAR goes first, and then Throne of Glass, and then the Crescent City Moon, or City Moon Crescent, or I can't. But if anything, if I can't continue, then I'm just gonna jump to Throne of Glass and try that one because I heard that one's way better than ACOTAR by different people. I don't know if it's true. I am starting to get a lot into fantasy or romantasy, whatever you want to call it. I was not a fantasy girly. I did start reading a few books. That's why it took me so long to read not ACOTAR, Fourth Wing, because I heard that book was so popular, but it took me a while because of the same reason that, I wasn't really a fantasy girly, but I'm starting to get in. I read quite a few fantasy books this year, and I think last year I read maybe a couple, like one or two, maybe a little bit more, but this year I have read more. One of my favorite was the Heartless Hunter. Love that book. I can't wait for the second one. And another of my favorites was Fourth Wing. I absolutely don't even understand how it took me so long to read it. I guess because it was getting hyped up a lot. And I'm really like one of those girls that if I see a book getting hyped up, I would buy it, but it would take me a while to read it because I'm so scared that it might not live up to the hype. Like ACOTAR. But everybody that I've talked to says that the first book's not great, but the second book gets better. So I'm hoping that's what happens. But yeah, so we've come to the end of the video. And thank you so much for watching. I will be recording myself reading the second one, so hopefully it gets a little bit more, I can get more footage to it, because I feel like I didn't get enough footage for this one, because there wasn't really nothing to like get footage of, But thank you so much for watching. I hope you like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.